1, 2, 3.
Oh, can I do the intro for this one?
Yes, go ahead.
Oh, hello everyone. Welcome to the after party here of Brew Your Mind. We're keeping it going a little bit. This is an extra clip here, not on the original podcast. Okay, this is a little extra just for YouTube only, YouTube exclusive. So thank you for tuning in. If you're here, you know those other suckers that are on the podcast, they can't hear this. You know what I'm saying? But you guys are here watching and listening. We're going to talk about a little bit of extra content because we want to keep our podcast narrowed down to about an hour right now. But we got a little bit of extra stuff we want to talk to and maybe pull some audience to the YouTube. You know, I don't know. It's fun. I want people to see me. I want people to see you, Justin. We're beautiful people. We work on our faces a lot. You think this is an accident?
This is pure beauty. That whole intro was amazing, and I feel like you could use it all for the teaser this week. Which, side note, for those that are now over here with us in the YouTube and not in the podcast, let's give a shout out to Jesse and his amazing ability to come up with these teasers. Last week's teaser was off the charts. They all are, let's be honest, and he's just absolutely crushing it. So
I love it.
Thanks again for doing those teasers, man. Those are really awesome. Like I told him, it feels like Christmas every time he messaged me like, oh, it's exported. So that's when I know it's in the Dropbox for me to look at. And I watch it. I'm just like in awe. Like, oh,
it's great, so man.
Amazing.
I love doing it. And I'm already seeing a little bit of fruit from that labor. I've got a person hit me up wanting me to do a similar type video for them for money.
That's so awesome. That's so awesome.
We'll see how that goes.
Monies. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're here, the episode after the episode.
Yep.
To talk about a topic that we left out of the podcast, and it's actually pretty interesting. It's actually kind of funny, too. So Garth Brooks posted on Instagram, I think it was 23 February, and it was a picture of him. Make sure you guys, the picture's still up. You can go and check it out. It's a picture of him in Detroit, Michigan, about to go on for a show, and he's in a Detroit Lions Barry Sanders jersey, which his number is 20, okay? So someone decided to create a Facebook thread, create a Facebook thread by taking a picture, a screenshot of Garth Brooks' picture that he took on Instagram, and then they took a screenshot of all the comments that were in his Instagram profile after he posted this picture. The comments are still up, so you guys, this is fact check. You can go check this out if you want on your own.
I'm going to,
but I'm just going to highlight some of the comments and just. It's just mind-boggling that this is what it's come to, and some people are just so like, I don't know. So he's wearing this jersey, Sanders 20 on the back, and some of the comments are, "Love you, hate the shirt, Trump 2020." So you know where we're going at now. Just after that comment, you know what kind of street, what kind of valley we're about to go through. Another comment, "No thanks, Trump 2020." Another one is, "If that's Bernie's shirt, I just lost a lot of respect for you." And another one, "Nothing like supporting a communist to lose a few fans. How about going to a successful socialist country and doing some research? Oh yes, you can't because there aren't any successful socialist country." What? What are you even saying? Like, and then just nonstop a Bernie guy. I see Bernie Sanders 2020, and please tell me that's not Bernie Sanders. And then that was the last comment. Someone breaking it down to him like, it's Barry Sanders. It's a Barry Sanders jersey. He's in Detroit. What do you think, Jesse? What do you think about this, man?
I'm reading some of the comments now, but they're like, they're just kind of like funny. They're not actually outraged ones. Someone said, "Why do Trump supporters hate Barry Sanders?" It's so funny.
Oh man.
It's hilarious to me because of how no one does any fact checking. No one digs deeper to say this is a jersey with a last name on it. Maybe it's probably he's in Detroit. Maybe this was, I don't know, man. Maybe this was a Lions player. You know,
a player.
I don't know.
This comment right here. This one seals the deal. Good grief! Can't you just do what you get paid to do? Why does it have to involve politics? So sad. We don't pay good money for anything other than to watch you perform. Thought you were different. Now, I have something that comment upsets me because it just opens up another can of like, that's all we think musicians, actors, players, that's all that we think they do or can do is that profession. And that's what they get paid to do. Like they don't get to do anything else, which is funny thought by itself because here we are, we get paid to do our jobs, but that's all we're supposed to do. We can't do anything else but just do our job because that's what we get paid to do.
Right.
So that comment right there was just stupid. And if this wasn't the episode,
who knows what that person does?
I'd like to, I'd like to just spend the whole time going into that. But we'll keep it short. Make sure you go check out that picture. Jesse, what else you got?
Well, I just think it's just wild. People need to calm down and pause about everything. Yeah. This can translate to any kind of issue. I think of an interesting guy. Have you heard of Jordan Peterson?
Yep.
So we've seen this time and time again where there's something on the surface that looks different, and then people read the caption of something and they run with it, and they don't, they don't dig at all, or they look at the picture and it says Sanders, they think Bernie Sanders. And I could get why someone would think that. I understand it. But Jordan Peterson, he got in a lot of hot water because of his action not wanting to be forced by the government to call someone a certain pronoun, which you can agree or disagree. But someone forcing him, a student, could potentially get him in some hot water, getting fined with get in trouble with the law because he chose not to call someone who is, I guess, I don't know how to say that even politely. Just like looks like a boy, I guess, is a boy, but then like next week is like I'm a girl, so call me she. And then whatever, you can agree to, but I guess he got in a lot of hot water because of the surface issue was he didn't want the government or anyone to force anyone to, use certain language like that, I guess, and go to jail if you don't or something. Yeah. So it just, that wasn't he wasn't transphobic on the surface, and people just didn't dig deeper, just like Garth Brooks wasn't out there saying vote for Sanders, or maybe he was. I think he knew what he was doing, though. Don't you think? Like,
you think it was just like a troll plan?
I think he was trolling a little bit because of the.
Are you being serious?
Maybe a little bit. He might have been trolling a little. Like he knew that maybe this was like. I'm not saying he was supporting Sanders. I'm just saying like in the climate that we're in, maybe he kind of knew. I could see people. This could get him a lot of attention. But, a lot of people defending him, like, staunchly, because, the country music audience is they love Garth, and it would only bring more publicity to him, which is what he wants. So maybe there's a small part of him that was like, I don't think he's an idiot. So I feel like he kind of knew, like, this is a hot thing. Sanders is like, that's the first name you think of, regardless of a jersey.
Mm-hmm. And then you see the 20 under it, and it's just convenient that... it's just a strong coincidence. You see that, you're like, I get
oh my God, I'm an idiot. I didn't even think about the 20.
Yeah, the 20. It just makes sense,
That's even more. It's a coincidence.
So, I find it is. It's a really strong coincidence that you have to believe that either him or his PR team has thought about.
But why
you think
not just like turn around and face the camera and be like, I'm in Detroit with the Detroit lines on the front. Why? Yeah. Why turn around
I don't know.
And specifically make that? Oh, dude, he did that on purpose. He is not an idiot, and any publicity is good. On that level, that he's not doing anything technically wrong or anything that's going to like ruin his career. But I think he's definitely doing it on purpose.
Busted. We're on to you,
It's
Garth
a smart
Brooks.
move, man. But anyway,
it is, and
don't be outraged.
It's interesting.
Quickly.
Like that's the key point right there. Perspective. All right, expand it a little bit. Don't go so microscopic. Microscopic? I'll go
microscopic.
with it. Microscopic. I finished my beer, so I'm over here like kind of like swaying back and forth. No, I'm kidding. I'm good. Seriously, I love Garth Brooks. I love his music. He's great. But that was just funny to see. So
I love that.
Here we are. You got. We'll shut it down. We're at 10 minutes. This is the additional content that you guys got. Jesse, since I shut it down for the pod, you go ahead and shut it down.
Man, I'll shut it down for this. Thank you all for joining us here. If you want to see more videos, I'll throw some on the screen right now, and you can click here or you can click here. There'll be one to the main. Subscribe to the clips. Everywhere. I'm pointing everywhere on the screen because I know it's going to be popped up. So, you know what? Thank you guys for joining in, and we'll see you guys next time, my dudes. I love you so much. Justin.
See you, boy.